Waterville City employees are now barred from cooperating with immigration enforcement officers. The Waterville City Council voted last night to pass an ordinance restricting city workers, including police officers, to work with ICE. The ordinance was introduced early last month following an increase in organized immigration enforcement activity in the state, dubbed Operation Catch of the Day by the Department of Homeland Security. State legislation prohibiting law enforcement from working with ICE, with some exceptions, is set to go into effect next week. An amendment was proposed that would have exempted law enforcement from the ordinance, but it did not pass. The ordinance's passage comes just over a week after 25-year-old Johann Sebastian Duran Guerrero was shot and killed by an ICE agent in Biddeford.